Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Drive Next, the ultimate destination for car enthusiasts and gearheads across the globe. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated luxury performance SUVs of the year, the 2025 Lamborghini Urus SE. This isn't just an update, this is a statement. So buckle up because we're going deep into every detail of what makes this plug-in hybrid super SUV such a standout in the market. Let's start with the first impression. When you first lay eyes on the 2025 Urus SE, it immediately screams power and precision. Lamborghini has redefined the design with sharper, more aggressive lines. It's unmistakably Lamborghini, yet noticeably more refined and futuristic than previous Urus models. The front fascia is all new. The headlights are slimmer and more angular, featuring the brand's new Y-shaped LED signature lighting, echoing the design language of the Revamped. Beneath that, the air intakes are massive, not just for show, but designed to cool the hybrid powertrain efficiently. The hood now has subtle yet muscular contours, adding more depth and menace when viewed head-on. From the side, the silhouette remains familiar but has been tightened. The character line now runs more cleanly from front to back, giving the car a more cohesive and aerodynamic look. The 23-inch forged alloy wheels look absolutely monstrous, especially with the red carbon ceramic brake calipers peeking from behind. The coupe-like roofline continues to give the Urus its sporty edge, but what's new is the active aero enhancements integrated subtly into the side skirts and rear haunches. You'll also notice the flush door handles, a first for the Urus, which reduced drag and modernized the appearance. Move around to the back, and that's where things really get exciting. Lamborghini has completely reworked the rear. The taillights also follow the Y-pattern motif and stretch more aggressively into the rear quarter panels. The tailgate spoiler is now active, adjusting based on speed and driving mode. The diffuser has been enlarged, aiding in both cooling and aerodynamic efficiency. And instead of the traditional quad exhaust setup, you now get oval-shaped twin tailpipes, slightly offset, giving the rear a bolder presence. The hybrid badging is discreet but reminds you that this beast is just as smart as it is brutal. Open the doors and step inside, and you're greeted with an interior that feels like it belongs in a concept car from the future. Lamborghini has overhauled the cabin for 2025. Gone is the older dual-screen layout. Now you get a single, ultra-wide curved OLED display integrated into the dash, blending seamlessly with the digital instrument cluster. The graphics are ultra-crisp and customizable. And while it looks high-tech, Lamborghini has retained physical controls for essential functions like drive modes, climate, and volume, a thoughtful nod to usability. The seats are newly designed sports buckets wrapped in a mix of sustainably sourced leather and Alcantara, and the new stitching pattern mimics the Y shape used throughout the vehicle. The seating position remains low and cockpit-like, very sports car. Despite this being an SUV, rear passengers don't feel like an afterthought either. There's ample legroom and a new rear seat entertainment system with dual touch screens, plus a panoramic roof overhead that makes the space feel even more open. Now let's talk about the heart of the Urus SE. This is Lamborghini's first plug-in hybrid SUV, and they've done it without compromising the soul of the vehicle. Under the hood, you'll find a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 mated to an electric motor and a 25.9 kWh lithium-ion battery pack. Combined, they produce an astonishing 789 horsepower and 701 pounds-to-feet of torque. Yes, that's more than the standard Urus S or Performant. The electric motor alone produces over 188 horsepower and allows for around 37 miles or 60 kilometers of pure electric range, impressive for a vehicle in this class. Power is sent to all four wheels via an updated 8-speed automatic transmission, and the 0 to 60 miles per hour time, just 3.4 seconds. Top speed, 194 miles per hour. Not bad for a vehicle that weighs over 5,300 pounds. And yet, the Urus SE handles like something much smaller. Lamborghini has retuned the chassis with new active anti-roll technology, adaptive air suspension, and four-wheel steering that gives it incredible agility. Whether you're carving up canyon roads or cruising down the Autobahn, this SUV keeps you locked in and connected. There are also several new drive modes introduced in the SE. Aside from the traditional Strada, Sport, and Corsa, you now get EV mode for full electric driving, and a new recharge mode that uses the engine to replenish the battery. In E mode, the Urus is almost completely silent, something that feels surreal the first time you experience it. But switch it into Corsa, and the sound returns with vengeance, amplified by active exhaust valves and artificial enhancements pumped through the cabin speakers. Fuel economy isn't normally a Lamborghini talking point, but with the plug-in system, you can now expect a combined efficiency that's significantly improved over previous models. Lamborghini estimates over 60 mph when using the hybrid system, effectively a massive leap for a brand better known for V12s and Raging Bulls. As for charging, the Urus SE supports AC charging up to 7.2 kilowatts, which will top up the battery in just over 2 hours. It doesn't support DC fast charging, but given its intended use, That's not a major drawback. Most owners will likely charge overnight at home. Let's touch on the cabin tech again because it really is worth noting. The new infotainment system is powered by Lamborghini's latest software, built on Android Automotive. That means native Google Maps, Assistant voice control, and App Store support. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are wireless as standard. There's also a new 3D surround sound system by Bang & Olufsen, pumping over 1,700 watts through 21 speakers. You won't just hear your music, you'll feel it. In terms of safety and driver aids, Lamborghini has leaned in slightly more for the say. You now get adaptive cruise control with lane centering, traffic jam assist, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system. While it still doesn't drive itself like a Tesla, the Urus SE is a lot more intelligent and aware of its surroundings than its predecessors. Let's talk pricing. The 2025 Lamborghini Urus SE starts at around $245,000 in the US. That places it above the current Urus S and performance trims. But with all the added technology, performance, and the hybrid powertrain, it makes sense. Fully loaded with customization and options, which, let's be real, most buyers will do. You're looking at closer to $300,000 or more. And yes, that's expensive, but remember, this is a plug-in hybrid Lamborghini SUV with nearly 800 horsepower and real electric range. Compared to rivals like the Porsche Cayenne Turbo Hybrid or even the Aston Martin DBX 707, the Urus SE pushes the envelope just a little further. It's not just about raw power anymore. It's about combining performance, efficiency, and cutting-edge tech in a way that feels like a vision of what super SUVs should be. So, what do we think after spending time with the 2025 Urus SE? Simply put, Lamborghini has redefined what the Urus stands for. It's no longer just a brute force performance SUV. It's now a technologically sophisticated, environmentally aware, and still utterly exhilarating machine. For those who worried a hybrid Lamborghini would be tame, this isn't. It's a masterpiece of balance. It proves you can have electrification without sacrificing character, soul, or driving pleasure. If you're a longtime Urus fan, this will feel like a natural evolution. If you're new to the Lamborghini SUV world, this is one of the most compelling entries in the ultra-luxury performance segment today. Thanks for watching Car Drive Next. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future reviews of the hottest new cars in the world. Drop a comment below. What do you think of the Urus SE? Would you take it over a DBX or Cayenne Turbo hybrid? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, drive safe, drive smart, and as always, keep pushing the limits. See you in the next one.